Hey Darren, I am in Narva town. I came to see the boss of the company where I might be working. This is my first impression. You see that fortress? It's already the Russian side. It's so close. It's really close. Ivan, Город. Город means city or town. We don't have city or town, we have just one word, город. Grad, Leningrad, Город. Exploring, so far exploring. And this street, see, it's quite long and significant. It's a street of Alexander Pushkin, the poet, the Russian poet of 18th century, 19th century. He made, he was true genius, and he made a big impact on our language itself. He built proper Russian language that we use today. He was, big contribution. And so just walking around, frosty, hands are freezing, not easy to shoot. I need some coffee and a bread, little breakfast maybe. I see no people. Where is all the people? No people. Nobody. No people. Bus is a little bit full, okay. And somebody's walking. Yeah, very calm. And this is very Russian city. I think if you live here, you don't need Estonian language. Just the way it happens to be. No, if you live in Estonia, you need to. But I think 70%, I would say, 70% of people who live here, they don't even know Estonian. Just a fact. I just went to cafe, had a coffee and little breakfast, very small, with the bread. Spoke with the woman. Everyone speaks Russian here. And I asked, like, is people who live in Narva, do they have any different rights like than people live in other places of Estonia because it's close to Russian border? And she quietly said, everyone who lives here is a Russian citizen. They live on a living permit, like, living permit, if you can say. So, and I just passed this building house, and I noticed that writing in front of the entrance, it says entrance number and then apartments. That's in Russian. This is like Russia. This is what I'm saying. Being in Estonia, it's like very clashing of two nations, and it's a bit fire dangerous. You see this as well. But yes, apartments from 1 to 16. Even here, fuck, look at this. Nothing Estonian. How to use this thing? It's in Russian. No need Estonian. Strange, isn't it? And here, as you noticed, it's a kind of church. This is Soviet industrial building. Big industry. So imagine this factory was producing something for the whole USSR, and then Estonia separated. Who needs this factory? And but Estonia is very small, and lots of those factories left in Ukraine. So when Soviets, like say, left Ukraine, become independent, so many machines, like airplane building factory, weaponry, like a lot of things, heavy industry. Why don't you just continue? And you know what happens to these factories? They sold all the machines. Like you could buy this factory very cheap. When Estonia got independent, you can buy it like for $100,000, for example, very cheap. And if you sell all these machines and materials inside, even for the scrap, you'll win this money. And then you have all this thing, you break into units, and whatever you want to do, just open a business. Lots of factories were just like factories sold for scrap. Yeah. Good factories, electronics, electrical motors, wagons. You have a train with the wagons, so the wagon building factory broke down into, like, with very precise machinery, making engines and shafts and all this, like heavy industry, all closed down. So people were sad about it. So anyway, we keep going. I need to find my future employer. I have time. Very beautiful morning. It's about 10 o'clock. Old Russian, well, Soviet style. I think it's called Khrushchev. You remember Nikita Khrushchev, who came after Stalin? So these houses were built in the Khrushchev time. This is why it's called Khrushchevka. And they're good. See, they built so long ago. See the Hong Kong buildings, 50 years old, already crashing. This is still okay. And they can make some little renovations. Look at the wall on the right. They make it warmer and made of white brick. No, okay, little cracky I can see. But these walls are thick, so these houses are quite warm and very cozy. People like these houses. They're valuable. It's not like some old garbage. No. It's good one. Yeah, I can see maybe some cracks here. Well, okay, in between bricks. I don't know why. It's probably because of the suckers can fall down. They have this red tape. No, the suckers, the ice, like a spears can fall on your head. It's bad. I guess that's why. Anyway, enjoy. Lina Archive Theater. I don't know what is this, but definitely it used to be a factory. See, big Soviet factory.